would film a seed start tour because it's kind of getting to be that time. It's still early where I am in Ottawa. I definitely started my peppers too early. As you can see, they're already huge, but I thought I would give you a look around. So here we go. So I thought we'd start with the peppers because I did start them first. So I'm doing 3 varieties this year. I have the chocolate beauty peppers. You can kind of see on the stem there's like a purpley or brown kind of feature there. They're doing really well. They're outgrowing their little starter pots though, which was a bit of an issue. So we'll see how they do. I've already topped all of them, so I cut off like maybe the first node, and it caused them to just grow some more leaves, which is great to promote a stronger, more compact pepper plant. And then up here, these are in even smaller pots, so I'm still gonna up pot these, but I have the Palinaka Barbara peppers and also the ironically named Corona sweet peppers. So they're all bell peppers. I don't really care for spice, so I just never grow chilies. But yeah, I grew all of these on heating mats because I find the peppers need a bit of heat to germinate. It speeds it up a lot. And yeah, they're doing well. I have like basically an electrical hazard of a light setup, but it's working for now, or it seems to be. So that's what we're going with. So over here I have chives and kale. So I did the Dazzling Blue Lacinato kale and then the Red Russian kale this year. I had a lot of issues with these. They got super leggy really fast. And I heard that with brassicas, you can't just pot them, like when you're up potting them, you can't just put them deeper into the substrate and hope that they'll sprout roots from there. But I did that anyways. I guess if you do it early enough, it's fine. So they're looking okay. They're a lot less leggy now, and you can see they're getting their true leaves coming in. Like I'll show you here. That's the Dazzling Blue Lacinato kale, or the dinosaur kale. And they look a lot better. They look a lot better after I planted them down and really like trained this particular grow light on them. Last year I didn't even try kale and my lettuce was not successful, so hoping this goes a little better. I'm already kind of more hopeful now that they're putting in the true leaves. And since this is more of a cold crop, I didn't bother using a heating mat with it. And then there's the chives. They seem pretty content. Not much to say about them. I normally have a fan on all of my seedlings for a couple hours a day because it actually causes the release of a hormone that makes the stems a little bit thicker and stronger. And that just helps them to support, you know, any fruit that they bear or to grow stronger leaves. And then, as you can see here, my last batch of seed starts were tomatoes. So that's the farthest north tomatoes over there. And then the other one was marigolds. So I have more on the seedling mat still, just because I think tomatoes need a little bit of heat, just like the peppers, to germinate really quickly. You can see I need to switch the direction these are facing because they're already leaning. And I think I'm gonna have to do the same thing I did with the peppers and the kale, which is when I up pot them, just kind of stick the stem deep into the soil because it already looks pretty leggy despite being, you know, in a fairly bright window and also with a grow light trained on it. But I pretty much have to do that every year, so I'm not too concerned. And I've never grown marigolds before. I have African marigolds and then I have these white ones too. They look fine so far. I don't know, I find flowers a little bit more intimidating for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Maybe just because I don't have as much experience, but These marigolds are good insect repellents, so they're always nice to have around. And yeah, I still have a shelf down here I can put stuff on. Sorry about the dirt down there. It's just a fact of the matter when I've got so much soil that I'm moving around on the daily to try to not have anything lean too much towards the window. But yeah, I could put maybe some more seedlings or the peppers down there as long as I train a grow light onto them, because otherwise I'll have too much blocked by these trays. So in terms of future plans, it is only April, so since our growing season starts kind of May 24th or after, that's when you can usually reliably say there won't be any more frost. That will be, I mean, closer to 4 weeks out from that is when I'll plant the rest of my seedlings. Because I learned my lesson with these peppers. They're too big and they're taking up so much space. So, yeah, I'll have to try to be a little more patient going forward, but I still have a lot that I'm going to direct sow, and then I need to start the lettuce and a couple more herbs inside. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my tour. I'm going to back up and give you a better view. There's the fan I was talking about. There's my crispy fiddly fig. But yeah, this is the setup. It's really just what I threw together, kind of what I already had, especially what I already had for some houseplants, and it's working out so far. So I'll still have the balcony garden this year, and then, as you can see there, I did a tour last year, but my friend is also letting me use her backyard, so I'll be able to increase my yield and my garden size a lot this year. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.